Dang it. What's up, everyone? We have a little bit of a variety show today. It's a pop-up stream, and I'm doing everything. We're starting off with Marvel Strike Force. Gonna do my second run of DD6 and see how far I get. After that, I think I'll switch over to Aliens Dark Descent. And I don't know if I'm gonna split these up into 2 videos for both channels, so there'll either be a timestamp in the description or a link to my other channel if you want to go watch the rest of the video there. I'll put the Marvel Strike Force stuff for sure on the Marvel Strike Force YouTube channel. And then, let's see, after Aliens Dark Descent, I want to do some Starfield because I miss playing Starfield. And if I have time, I'm even going to play some Watcher of the Realms. Watcher of Realms? I don't remember. What is it? Watcher of Realms. Yeah, I have that running here in the background right now, doing auto fights. This game's actually a whole lot of fun. And so I'm probably going to check it out. I've got it running on auto right now in the background, collecting resources for me, which is really kind of nice. But back to Marvel Strike Force. We're going to get in here and do some fun things with Marvel Strike Force. What's up, Rello? You're the only one in chat today. It's a Sunday, last day of the year, right? New Year's Eve. So kind of quiet out today, not my usual stream time. Okay, let's go click on some red dots. You got your hat? Oh, good, I'm glad you got your hat. I'm hoping to send off all the packages on Tuesday, the rest of the packages. DD6 done last day of the year. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, Kevin Sanity. I think I'll just kind of get into it a little bit. You're never gonna hear me complain about Blitz again. It's 11 a.m. All my Blitz rotations are done. I love it. As long as they keep the 1 hour cooldown, I think this is fantastic. I think this is exactly how Blitz should be. But lots of rewards. We'll get 8 rotations every day. Kingslayer Gaming with the follow, buddy. I just followed you, man. I've been watching your streams. Those are pretty good. Somebody want to give him a shout out? I guess I could do that. I guess I could do it. Here, let's do !SO. And then we'll do @Kingslayer Gaming. Oh, he's not in here right now. Let me see if I can type it out then. I'm so slow. This is why I have mods. See, there we go. Thank you, Rello. Rello got it done. There we go. Oh, you are in chat. Okay. I don't know why it wasn't bringing up your name. Let me try it again. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's just delayed. It's just delayed. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking your streams and your YouTube content. I plugged some of your videos the other day in the recap. Got some new music in the playlist today, too. I'm feeling pretty pumped. I got coffee, I got Red Bull, I even got some water. Probably have to take a bathroom break. I may have to shut down stream, eat lunch, and come back. I got so much gaming to do today, and I busted my ass last night doing all of the honeydew chores. I got laundry and dishes, and I made the kids clean their room. Oh, it was amazing. So I'm ready to play some damn games here. Let's go. Let's make sure that my raids are done. That one is. This one is not going anywhere because I'm stuck on that mutant nonsense. Happy New Year to you too, Atriids. 6 hours. I was kind of thinking about doing a New Year's stream and just like celebrating New Year's every hour on the hour as we go across, at least hitting the 4 American time zones at least, right? How's Raw feeling? Raw's feeling better. Yeah, anytime, Kingslayer, man. I point people in the direction of good content, and I think you're making good content. I love your energy in those videos, and I think you've got a great take on it. I was watching your stream when you got the big boy APOC the other day, or when you were going after APOC anyway. Are you going to do a best of like Mobile Gamer? I've already got the video uploaded, Kevin Sanity. It should air tonight. I tried to cut down all of the outtakes from the streams into a 10-minute video. I got it down to 20 minutes. There was a lot of stupid shit going on this year. All right, let's go. All right, so we're just gonna wing this shit. Let's bring the music down to normal levels here. Although I'm kind of digging this new music. It's hard to find good music for streamers, right? Anyway, this is Angela Playa, Favela. And the last one was Vienna by James Mercy. And those were some good new songs. And now we're getting back into the rest of the playlist. I guess I only added 2 new songs this time. I'm in the Netherlands. Great idea. New Year's celebrations every hour. Loads of champagne. Yeah, right? So I was trying this one out. This is the very first note. I was trying this out the other day. It was working really well, but I ran out of time. And so I just ended the match. And I was, because like I said yesterday, I was doing chores around the house. I've been getting it done. Trying to be a good husband. Making sure those chores are done so that I could play video games today. So I've got the kids lined up for an easy lunch that they can make for themselves. Roz just crashing on the couch, trying to heal up. This starts with an ability block. Let's put it on Kang. And then I think I've got Vol's ability block is gonna go on Shang-Chi, I believe. All right, we're gonna go here to slow these folks down and ping that exposed. I think the trick here is just getting Super Scroll and Vol to put those exposed out on the field and go over and over again. Did I watch What If? I have finished the what? I don't know. I think I finished all of them that are out. The last one I saw had Peggy Carter and Heartless Strange in it. And I'll try and avoid spoilers for those of you who haven't seen the episodes, but this season has a lot of Peggy Carter in it. And I didn't think I'd have a problem with that so much, but it's kind of turning out to be, I'm kind of over it. Like, I'd like the first season had way more variety in it. Oh, that was the season finale. Okay, 9 episodes then. All right, well, I've seen them all then. And they're good episodes. It's just like, it was a lot about Peggy Carter. And I know the first season pivoted towards doing like tie-in compilation. They weren't all just one-off videos. But most of it was. I mean, don't get me wrong. We got everything we wanted this season. It's just, we got it alongside Peggy Carter all the time. And I kind of felt like the season finale was a bit like Vol. They just threw everything into it. They just put everything into the final episode. And I'm not sure if more is better. It was good. I enjoyed it. I guess I shouldn't complain because it could have sucked. I thought it was okay, though. It was just a lot. Who doesn't have an ability block? Let's go after this one. She doesn't have an ability block. We'll put it there. I don't know. What do you guys think of What If? Did everybody see it here? So far, this is going quite easy. Let's make sure Black Bolt dies. There we go. We're gonna start doing some basics, waiting for the next wave. I gotta make sure, oh man. I didn't mean for Yo-Yo to still be standing. I don't like Yo-Yo. I don't like her on the field. She's not worth killing, but she's also like a pain in the ass with that offense down. It had me thinking of what they can do with the MCU because of how it ended. Mix and match equipment in Marvel Strike Force. Equipment coming soon. I don't know. I don't know if I'd like equipment on my characters. Maybe if it was like one piece of equipment and you could like equip Hela's mask to somebody, but the mask had tags, right? If the mask had tags that you could equip it to. And I don't want to power up the equipment. I just want to unlock the equipment and then place it on a specific list of characters. Like maybe 10 characters that can equip that piece of equipment. You know, like if you could equip Thor's hammer, it could only go to like the most noble characters in the game. You couldn't have Thanos pick it up. Although that'd be sweet if Thanos picked it up just out of pure brute force. That'd be pretty cool. Let's do an ability block on Titania and get that exposed on the field. There we go. I enjoyed it probably more than I thought I would. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I mean, that's the whole point, right? Is to enjoy those things. I should have brought somebody in here that could revive, man. I'm getting rocked right now. Let's take this wave out. Oh, I guess Vol can revive. As long as Vol doesn't go down, I guess I'm okay. This Kestrel's gonna get the snot knocked out of her right here. Yeah, I forgot I had Vol in here. I don't play with Vol in game modes that last long enough for her to get to her revive. I sim the raids and everything else just takes forever. She get everybody, but well, can she revive Super Skrull? I thought Super Skrull was unrevivable. I could be wrong, I don't know. Let's put this over here so she does basics and not her super whammo punch. I don't think she's on her super whammo punch, but whatever. I'm just blown away by the dope community that MSF has. Y'all for real been too dope to you, boy. I saw you were on ZKG's hot seat not too long ago, right? Tell ZKG to edit that shit down. I can't plug those because he posts them and they're like 2 hours long. Ain't nobody got time for 2 hours. You know how much content I have to review to make one recap? Fuck. That one sucked. Sus can be revived, but APOC, the one they clipped off, cannot. Damn it. I'm supposed to be able to like one-shot a ton of shit today, so we're gonna do this. I don't know, is Kestrel the right move or should I go with other people? Like I could put in Omega Red, I could put in Icarus. I don't have Cersei to go with Icarus, so I think that's a dumb move. But you know what? I bet Nova with his battlefield effect would make this go a little smoother. We'll keep Vol in there. I don't think Kess is doing much. Yeah, okay, let's put Nova in and get the battlefield effect out there. It's a long haul. That's gonna keep my team alive with those deflects, and I think it's healing and some damage or something too. I do have Nightcrawler at 2 stars, gear tier 18, or 17, sorry, gear tier 17. I'm waiting on that osmium, I believe. Get the raw file so I can edit it down for the channel. Yeah, we'll do that. He'll pass it over to you. ZKG is a really helpful, well, I mean, like you said, everybody here in Marvel Strike Force land is really nice. We're gonna go here with the slow, and then the ability block on Shang-Chi, and then hit the exposed. And this one, here we go. I'm so excited to be streaming today. We'll put, let's go on this crystal. Doink. And then we're gonna go, I want to get a vulnerable on Yo-Yo and take her out a little earlier this time. I don't think she's actually applying offense down to many of my characters, however. He's ability block. Let's just kill her now. Make this whole thing speed up a little faster. That was probably a bad move. It doesn't matter. The first wave's easy. We'll get through it here pretty quick. Maybe Quicksilver would have been a good choice in here too, right? Then I could get Scarlet Witch going and doing her thing. If Scarlet Witch was extending all these negative effects, I wouldn't even need to worry about a thing. Everybody would be under control. Okay, and we're gonna blow them all up. Boom. What's up, Raveharn? My little Super Skrull, yeah. I'm so happy about that. You know, it was, I think it was it you, Saini, who asked? If I enjoyed it as in the same way that Mobile enjoyed unlocking Ultron. And I never even thought about it until you mentioned that. I think it was you, Saini. And it was like, yeah, like All those years ago, I saw Mobile get through a dark dimension and unlock a character. And then I got to do it on stream. Here I am, having a great time and laughing my ass off because I put him on fucking auto in a raid instead of actually, no, we went to arena and ran him on auto. And you know what? It was cathartic because I've been slugging it out in my arena against the non-sus teams. And to be able to go in there with my own sus and hit auto and not even worry about it, it was pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it was pretty cool. I just remember you telling the story about being in his chat and wanting that feeling and how it was an inspiration for streaming. It absolutely was. And it was, I'm telling you, it's great. That's why I always say, if you guys have an old phone and a cheap microphone, get streaming, get in here and start playing with us live, because there's still some airtime, there's still some gaps in the MSF schedule, and it would be nice to have 24-hour streamers doing Marvel Strike Force. It's a lot of fun. I got my big one the next reset. Just waiting for some stores or something like that, Rayvarn? I think that's kind of dumb choice. Let's go basic and see if it'll stick the vulnerable. No, that's why I did it. The exposed didn't stick. I didn't think it was gonna. Dude, this is so much easier with Nova's battlefield effect. The deflex adding the damage. I'm just slicing through this team. Let's go. Let's kill these two. I think this should kill them both. Yeah, there we go. Big Super Scroll, check the bragging channel. Where is that? Bragging rights, there it is. Wow, I haven't been in here a while. I gotta scroll way down. Look at all these big scrolls and everybody unlocking Super Scrolls in the bragging channel. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. We're gonna try this one here and see if we can get that exposed to land. Isn't she supposed to put an exposed on her basic? Is she just getting resisted? Is that what's happening to me? Come on, strip those positive effects. Let's go. They can resist the exposed, and man, are they ever. Let's try this one and see if we can make it happen. Do I have anybody putting up vulnerables for the team? The hell? I don't, do I? I don't have anybody putting up vulnerable. I think Nova's a raider, maybe. Nova might be raider. You set your Vol to skirmisher? That's a good idea. Yeah, Nova's a raider, so I gotta make sure that I'm hitting into people that don't have deflect when I use Nova. Okay. And some more basics. Halfway through, here we go. We'll put, oh, we can't put an ability block there. Let's go here. Let's chain. Save the ability block for later. Disrupt on a basic. Man, Super Scroll's good. Ouch! You see them hit him? They just knocked the crap out of him. I think that's unavoidable. There we go. Ability block with an exposed. It's like a whole nother round of this crap. Let's do the big one. Let's get some damage on the field. We'll hit into that exposed or that vulnerable, and she should double tap and create another exposed. There we go. All right. I was just able to start global this morning. I have a long way to go. It's okay. Every journey begins with the first step. It's just that first step in Marvel Strike Force. It's really fucking painful, right? Especially when you're staring down Cosmic. Oh my God. Global's not that bad. It's when you get to Cosmic it's brutal. I highly recommend if you're going into Cosmic, make sure you have Kang and Vol. Just make sure you have Kang and Vol. They really do make a difference. He still has ability block. I don't know if he has ability block or not, but we're gonna do a basic into her and make sure we get another exposed on the field. There we go. Blow them all up, Scroll. I kind of don't like that Super Scroll goes invisible so much. I mean, I know that's useful in his kit, but I don't like not being able to see characters. I wish on my side of the field, I could make it so that when they're invisible, they have just the icon and I can still see what the character looks like. I want the opponent to look invisible so I don't make the mistake of missing that icon. But everybody else, I want to be able to see what's going on. That's not a quality of life change that I need you to put effort into, Scopely. There are 100 million things before that item. But if you get to it, sure, why not? Dorm made a big difference in Cosmic for you? I haven't taken up Dorm yet. Did I feed the gerbils? Everything's been running a lot better lately, T-Dats. I've had very few dropouts with my internet. So I'm thinking it's not 100%, but I've had very few dropouts each day. So they've done something. It's a little bit better somehow. Nova, the only person putting out battlefield effects, and he's not really getting it done for me. I probably should have made Vol a skirmisher. Because, I mean, who else are you going to make a skirmisher, man? His passive kills her, and I don't get the energy off of that exposed. That sucks. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Kingslayer. That's how you do it, folks. You grow your YouTube channel one sub at a time. 17 years from now, I'll have like 2,000 subs. This team worked for me last time. Let's do it again. I've got like a cold sore coming in on my lip and I'm trying not to touch it. But I'm a fidgeter, you know, like I fidget and touch my face and I got to keep things by my desk to keep myself from doing weird things. I'm trying to knock that off, that whole facial touchy thing. A lot of people do. See, I'm doing it right there. And I bite my fingernails, so I got to keep fingernail clippers in my pocket all the time. I don't know if you guys have weird habits that you... Like, some habits you can't stop, you just have to deviate from a bit. Let's put this... Oh, you know what? She's going to taunt here pretty soon. Let's put this on her. Or not. We'll just pretend. Get the battlefield effect out there. Make sure we kill Hulk before he removes it. Whoops. I thought I had a ability block coming up on Apocalypse, so this is gonna get scary. I gotta be careful about Red Hulk over there. I think we can get back around to it. We were lucky and stunned Sif, so she's not gonna taunt. This is gonna strip and chain. We want to make extra sure that we don't get anywhere near Red Hulk. Had to clear your cache? Have we talked about the magical compilation video yet? Is it live yet? I didn't know it was live. Is it live? Hold on, let me take a look. I thought that was supposed to go live tonight. Oh no, it's published. Holy shit! When did that publish? Wow, that thing's already up to 235 views. I think that just published. Wow, that's cool. I didn't think that would be so popular. Come on, I need an ability block. Here we go. There we go. Ability block that Hulk so I don't have to worry about him Or let him get resisted. You son of a... Okay, APOC, you better be ready to go. If Apocalypse doesn't go with an ability block, I'm gonna be... Oh no! Son of a bitch. Okay. He's already got 5 charges. We're just waiting for him to destroy me, right? Okay, maybe Scroll will come in. Scroll's pretty fast, right? Okay. It's not like he's gonna get any less charges. We might as well lay into him. Uh-oh, here he goes. I don't know if we're gonna survive this. We'll see. It's gonna remove my battlefield effect. That sucks. Son of a bitch. So you think I should just restart? Let's just restart, make it easy on ourselves. I'll keep in mind that I don't have an ability block coming. I'll just go hard after Red Hulk right off the bat. And then if he lays that out, then I'll lay out my battlefield effect. You still need an explanation for the MJ crotch grab. What's the MJ crotch grab? Oh, for the Michael Jackson crotch grab? I don't know. I was trying to do some Michael Jackson dance moves, but those are really hard to do. So all I could do was kind of get a little like I was going from Michael Jackson transitioning into Star-Lord. That's all there is to it. I pushed back bedtime because he had to watch it all. Save Nova's all until after, yeah. It's not something I need to explain. It's just something y'all need to watch, that's all. Okay, let's see what we can do here this time. We'll play it a little smarter, knowing what our cooldowns really are. We're gonna start over here with an ability block on Red Hulk, and we're gonna tear into him. We'll give him a slow. Raids are ending. Okay, that's all right. We checked our raids already. We'll save that and we'll just hit him real hard. So Vol has an ability block. We're gonna save our battlefield effect just in case. I don't think he's gonna get around to doing his ultimate, but just in case. Did I try doing the kick spin? I did. I fell on my ass, T-Dats. I cannot do the Michael Jackson little leg kick thing spin with the crotch grab and stuff. I watched a lot of Michael Jackson videos trying to figure out some dance moves. Then I went and watched content creators that make videos about how to Michael Jackson dance. I don't even know how you call it. Yeah, let's get that ability block on him now. Holy crap, he got cleansed. Okay, we got him. Threat removed. Where's those bloopers at? I've actually got a video of me doing some of that. Let me see if I can find that. Hold on a second. It's not there. Where would that be at? Hold on a second. We're looking. No. Here maybe. CC videos. Flips and fails. No. No, not those. Useful bits. Sometimes I put junk in here. Dang it, where is it? Man, now I can't find it. Maybe it's under other. Oh, here we go. What? Maybe it's, man, I don't have it. All I've got is some green screen stuff of me trying out my costume. It's not very good. See if it'll load up. All right, let's try one more time. For some reason, this doesn't want to load the very first time you launch it. I don't know why. Or the second time, apparently. There it goes. All I have is some green screen stuff of me trying on the Wasp costume. This is what I do when I do a cosplay. Look, that's the costume so tight, I can't move in the suit. So this is what I do. Every time I do a cosplay, I go in front of the green screen and I get a couple of just some video footage of me moving around and dancing so that Benny can put it in the calendar. And so you'll watch me do some stupid poses here. That costume is so freaking tight. That is like a large little girl's costume. And I'm such an idiot. I'm so proud of myself right there. Oh God. I can't find the practice stance. It's someplace. I specifically saved it someplace so I would remember where it's at. Let's get rid of squirrel nuts here. Don't use the application, open it with the program instead. It's working now. You just have to invert your knee 45 when kick spin and finger point. Yeah, it's just that easy, T-Dats. Why don't you record it and show me how it's done? I don't know how I'm gonna bring in the new year Married with Toys. I haven't figured that out yet. I kind of want to do a late night stream tonight and just be like just chatting. And if other streamers are just chatting, I will go on voice with them and we can all just kind of be live watching the ball drop on everybody's stream, talking about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. And then every hour on the hour, it's a party because we've got streamers across every time zone. That's what I'm thinking. But it kind of depends on how my wife is feeling, how my kids are handling going to bed or staying up. I'm not sure if I want them to go to bed on time tonight or if I want them to just be allowed to stay up and watch the ball drop too.
I could get better drops. You said you were going to give me better drops.
What's up, Nemesis? Okay, let's, I don't know. We'll just keep taking this guy out. I almost feel like we could throw this on auto and speed through this a bunch. We're going to go auto basic, though, and get my... Oh, never mind. They dropped. They're here. 6.5 hours to go. We're going to kill a lot of people with this, I think. Boom. That damage is just huge. Watch this damage with 3 deflects. Now, on this character or ally's turn, that character clears 1 negative effect, gains 2 deflect up to a maximum of 10, and heals for 5% of max health for this character and each ally when that character drops with 50% health. Heal that character 50% of max health. This can only occur once per match for self and each ally. This character and all allies gain 5% damage per deflect on that character. So, I've got 15% damage increase with this guy. I wish I had more. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I was supposed to save that alt? Oh, well. Should be okay here. We're gonna start slicing and dicing. There's nothing to... We'll just start doing auto basic here. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. Are you watching the Fresh Prince, T-Dats? Is that why you're putting that in chat? See if I can get some kills here. Ping, there we go. All right, now Squirrel Girl has to die.
Hey, dummy, somebody in chat's trying to get your attention.
Sorry, had to cut out for movie night. New Mission Impossible was amazing. Oh, yeah, I didn't get to finish it. Was it a good ending? I was at Walker Slayer's movie night last night for about half of Mission Impossible. I caught the last half of the Generation V, Gen V. And I'd already seen that episode, thank goodness, because otherwise I wouldn't have known what was going on. But a fantastic ending to that episode. Gen V's a really good show if you are watching it. Cliffhanger for part 2 coming soon. Okay. Well, I'll finish that movie because I imagine you guys will probably watch part 2 whenever it comes out, if it's not already out. We need to go after Hella too, don't we? Let's get this going. Whop! Get out of here, Hella. We don't like you. That should kill Hella. And probably a few others too. Good. Zim, you need to go away. I don't need anybody putting bleeds on me. She's already ability blocked. Let's ability block this one. I think part 2 is planned for 2025. Wow, the writer's strike. That screws everything up. I don't know where to stand on the writer's strike. I don't know enough of the details, so I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to think about that. All I know is that it pisses me off. Every time there's a writer's strike, bad shit happens for me, the viewer, right? We lost Jenna Ortega as Wednesday because of some writers, is my understanding. They changed some rules, and we lost Jenna Ortega as Wednesday, and that was the most phenomenal characterization I have ever seen. And she's gone. I'm pissed about that one. I don't know who's gonna replace her, but I don't even want to watch it now. Like, I don't think anything could ever compare to her performance in that show. And it's like, there's some rule change that screwed it all up, and I'm just pissed. Let's go after Hella, and then we need to ability block and kill Red Hulk once we have our ability blocks and stuff ready to go. Oh, hey, look, we have an ability block. Let's go. Jenna Ortega dropped the mic as Wednesday. Amazing performance. Yes. I don't know if we can keep him ability blocked, but we're gonna try. Do I have anybody that's gonna lay out a taunt? Not really. We have an apocalypse over there, and that's gonna suck. At least we don't have a Zim here. I can't do an ability block. I don't want to double ability block on him, so we're gonna do this. Okay. Still going into that Red Hulk. They're going hard after my Nova. At least he removes some of those negative effects. Oof, they ability blocked my Apocalypse. That's not good at all. No! No! Don't kill Nova! Okay, there's not a lot I can do here. I need somebody who can ability block to take a damn turn. Oh man, I might be in trouble. Well, I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do. In for a penny, in for a pound here. That really sucked that they ability blocked my APOC. He was kind of gonna be the key here. Frickin' Nova just keeps getting rewound, it looks like. I don't know what's going on with Nova. Okay, there it is. There's the ability block. Nice. Okay, I think we're gonna be safe. Huge turn meter rewind on that. Okay. Here we go. Let's do some killing of the people. I know we're gonna get a little rewind off that, Greg. That sucks, but nothing can be done about it. Oof. And every time you kill a Greg, that's okay. We can rewind him. We can rewind him. Or revive him, sorry. We can revive him. You know Corporal Hicks from the Brotherhood? He's a writer for Picard. Oh, that's cool. Corporal Hicks is a smart dude. Let's get some kills here. Freaking hella! I think he's still adjacent. I don't know if that's adjacent to Greg or not. We're gonna find out. Yeah, it's adjacent to Greg still. That was a waste. I get the frustration, but the amount of writers who are going to lose their jobs due to AI was going to be awful, so I totally get when they went on strike. Oh, Monguli, can you explain what it was all about? I don't know anything about the writer's strike. I don't know. I never understand why the writers are striking other than they usually just aren't getting paid enough is usually the thing. And so I don't know what it was all about this time. And I don't know why Jenna Ortega was removed from the role of Wednesday. But my understanding is there was a rule change of some sort and she broke that rule by being there or something. I don't get it. Like I don't get it, but I want to know. I want to know the details. In fact, you know what, Monguli, if you want, you can come on voice. I can jump in the voice channel if that makes it easier. We can talk about it. Okay, I think this does as much damage over here as it does directly to him, and I can get a double tap off of that. The AI using voice and likeness of actors. I'm sure Hollywood wants that to happen. Hollywood would love to use the likeness of actors for free. They would love to do that. Streaming residuals as well. He's already ability blocked. Let's ability block Squirrel Nuts. Make sure she doesn't do anything stupid. There we go. I'm all for it. More content to enjoy, but people are too selfish. I mean, if your job is being an actor, you would fucking hate that. I mean, I don't know the parameters of it. Like, do they get paid a royalty if their likeness is used? Or are they worried that they're going to just ixnay actors altogether and artificially create new actors and actresses to take over the role? Which would make sense. I mean, if I'm a movie making company and I can make what looks and appears and acts like a real human being and crosses that the uncanny valley, if I can cross the uncanny valley and make my own actors and actresses and not have to pay them anything, wouldn't you? I mean, it's what grocery stores do at self-checkout. Come on, Vol, I need you to take a turn and resummon somebody. Oof, I'm getting crushed here. God, that APOC is just taking everything I throw at him. All right, we're going to rewind some people. I guess it doesn't matter who I target. Particularly using AI to write scripts. The writers and actors are fighting to not be treated how the voice actor for Roadrunner was. I don't know how the voice actor for Roadrunner was treated, but probably treated like crap because all he did was go. Where did an afternoon of recording Meep Meep and didn't get compensated properly for its use? I mean, didn't they just need to record him saying it one time? Vin Diesel's getting paid way too much for the role of Groot. I'm just saying. Although, it is kind of taxing him in the talent department, right? I bet he has a hard time playing that role. Person, company, and contract. Oh, I need to be doing auto basic right now, dang it. I guess I could slow play the Gregs. Once I kill everybody else, I could slow play the Gregs. If you can't act or write better than the shitty AI we have right now, you don't deserve the job. That's true. I've been messing around with AI a lot, and some of the best ones still leave a lot to be desired. But the actors and writers are probably getting in on the ground floor of this to get the rules in place that they need for once the AI is developed to be better than most writers, right? They're trying to blacklist their competition. Proceeds to collect a $20 million check after saying, I agree with you. Actors let Jet Li and Donnie Yen basically told the studio to go pound sand when it had come to AI. Yeah, I just don't know the situation enough. Part of me is like, anytime we can have something advance us, I think that's a great idea. And then people are freed up to find careers that are more artistically expressive or unique to them. And we don't have to, go work a shitty job because the shitty jobs are all taken over by robots and artificial intelligence. But now we're getting where artificial intelligence is so incredibly smart that it's taking over the artistic jobs. Like, I was looking at content creation because I was like, oh, sweet. And AI can't entertain people, and AI can't like write jokes and be funny or create dramatic experiences or paint pictures or something. Well, now AI can do that. And so even content creation and a form of artistic expression is getting rolled over by robots. And that's kind of scary because now that's a place where people can go to make a career. Didn't Jet Li have to show down in a movie because people thought he was CGI? Have to slow down in a movie? I don't know. If your art doesn't speak to people because AI is making better art. I use AI generated art in thumbnails all the time now, and it's something that I would never have paid someone to make that art for me, but because I can get it for free, I'm gonna use it. And I can make some really amazing art using these AI generated things. Peggy, you're gone. We're gonna go with Quicksilver. I guess this works. I guess. Check the link. I don't get it. I don't get it. I present $100 of groceries. I can get this down to 40 to 50 bucks at self-checkout. Oh, stealing that stuff at self-checkout. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't promote stealing or lying. I'm sorry, stealing and lying is not something I ever promote. There are sometimes some gray areas where I promote a form of cheating, but aside from that, I got no time for thieves and liars, so. It sucks that your grocery bill is so much. I can't condone the theft, though. When he was auditioning for the one, I think they were slowing the one down to show how fast they were supposed to be moving. Cause like it shows them fighting at almost normal speeds, but like sparks are slowly falling to represent that our visual representation is sped up to match them. Hey, let's try this over here and see what happens. I'll take it. Stun that Weaver. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get hit with a big hit here. Let's see if we can't get rid of that offense upstripped off of Taskmaster before he goes nuts. There we go, that works. And then we'll double tap into him, flipping the tables. And I want to delete her. She's almost gone. We don't need an ability block on her, but why did he open with his alt? Why did Ultron just open with his alt? That was kind of weird. Let's make sure we don't get a, everybody's got trauma, right? Does this do a ability block disrupted heal? Okay, we're gonna do an ability block disrupt heal on her. Because otherwise she's just gonna cleanse it off of Ultron. And I think we'll be able to kill Weaver before Weaver takes another turn. In fact, he's doing such a good job of pinging her. Gambit is gonna let that happen. Oh, don't get me wrong, Rello. Jokes about stealing and theft and all that stuff, that's fine. I have a sense of humor. I was just stating that I don't like the idea of stealing it in reality. He's a raider. Oh, I have him as a raider. Okay. So then we will, oh, we're gonna hit everybody on this one? I guess it doesn't matter who I target. There we go. Gambit, dead. Gambit did not fare too well. I don't know if that's a good move or not. I don't know. Should I restart and bring Gambit back to life, or is that, or can we live without him? I think I'm gonna keep going, I think. We'll see. We'll see how bad it gets. My wife came and talked to me the second you asked me to explain the writer's strike. Are you still interested? And if so, I can jump. Yeah, I'm still in voice chat, Mongoli. Jump in and explain the writer's strike to me. I'm gonna drop the music so everybody can hear us. Let's see here. Where am I? What am I doing? What's going on? Sure. Let's get Ultron and his bots out of here. I'm worried he might cause problems. We're gonna focus on him and Emma. There's a stun for him. What's up?
Not too much. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. So explain to me the writer's strike and how it relates to writer strikes of past and what's going on here.
All right. Well, I'm more in tune with this one than I am from previous ones, but my understanding, I have no insider information. Everything I get is from like podcasts and whatnot, but I listen to quite a few movie podcasts, including one with Kevin Smith and Mark Bernardin, who are both writers in Hollywood. Mm-hmm. So I kind of trust what they have to say about the situation. My understanding is the writer's strike was twofold. Like there was two major issues, one of which is streaming and how that has really changed the entertainment industry. Because back in the day, like let's say like Star Trek Next Generation, going like way back when, every time an episode would get played, the writers, the actors, everybody who worked on that episode would get a residual.
Yeah.
So you could write a show, and if the show did really, really well, you could live off that for quite some time.
Now, what's the difference between a royalty and a residual? Are they basically the same thing?
I think they're the same thing.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've always assumed they were pretty much the same thing.
Sounds like it to me.
Now with Netflix and Amazon Prime, stuff like that, you don't have to release your numbers, so nobody actually knows how well a show does. Like Netflix says, our show did really, really well. That doesn't mean anything. There's no
accountability
correlation to that. Exactly. There's no accountability. So even if you've got a very hit show, like let's say Wednesday, you don't have to pay the writers or the actors anything extra, depending on how many people are watching or paying attention to that show. So they get like a one-time paycheck, and that's kind of it. And so while that one-time paycheck is not bad, it doesn't allow them to, because if you're a small writer, like not like a big person, but like a smaller writer, you might have a hit show and then nothing for like 3 years. Right. So like you got to bridge that gap somehow to make that.
And so they're not getting residuals off of streaming. They're just getting that one-time payout, and no one's watching cable TV anymore because that went the way of the dinosaur. And so they want residuals from streaming or something. Is that what they're trying to get then?
So that's a big part of that, and that was part of the actor strike as well. Is the residuals from those services.
Okay.
So that's half. The other half of it, and I say half, there's probably like 40 issues, but the two big ones. The other one is AI, things like ChatGPT, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Because if you have, so the way TV shows work, if people don't know, is, again, from my understanding, I've never been inside one of these, is you got a writer's room with like a head writer and then a bunch of smaller writers. And the head writer will be like, okay, this is our basic idea for the show. This is what we're going to map out. And then the smaller writers or the actual writers, whatever you want to call it, will like, okay, I'll work on this episode, you work on that episode, you work on that episode. They'll all give scripts to the head writer. The head writer, like, yes, this all makes sense. Yes, this flows with the story arc we're trying to tell over the course of the season. But what they wanted to do is get rid of most of those writers in the room, have the head writer, and then just have like Chat GPT pump out 9 scripts, and the head writer just like tweak them to make them actually where they're supposed to be.
Well, that
So you
sounds
take
like they're cutting some
staff of, like-
serious costs. They could really turn a profit. I think that's fantastic, right? I'm being sarcastic. They're killing
Yeah, I
jobs
know.
like crazy.
I know. So that was a huge part of the writer's strike. And then with the actor's strike, one of the, like, I mean, it sounds super villainy. Like, I almost wonder if this is not, like, I'm sure this is something that they proposed, but I wonder if it was something they knew would never happen. So they just like, yeah, we'll just throw it out there. They wanted to pay background actors $100 for like 2 hours of work, where you would go in and kind of like how video games work, where they map out your movements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then they would own you, what's the word, in perpetuity, like forever, essentially.
So they
would
could
never have
use
to
you as
hire-
an extra in the background over and over and over for different movies?
for as long as the studio is alive. Like, they could just use you in anything they wanted. You don't get a say. So like, whether it's a horror movie or a romantic comedy or whatever, like, you are just gonna be placed in that movie, and they paid you $100 once. And so that's where the actors are like, fuck no. Sorry, I'm swearing.
Right, because
never mind. Doolin
because
swears all the time.
that would be yeah, Doolin swears all the time. That would be a huge cost benefit for shows like The Walking Dead, where they could take a field of zombies and use it over and over and over again. Right? Like,
Yeah.
is that kind of the idea?
100%. So a lot of the problem is you hear people who don't know or aren't paying attention, where they're like, oh my God, why does Brad Pitt need more money? It's like, no. The writer's strike is not about Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
The writer's strike is about the much smaller people who are getting screwed. And if that contract had gone through, would basically just not have jobs anymore. Because you've got people who have been background actors who become big celebrities. Like Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, one of their very first, I'm not even gonna call it a role, was just in Field of Dreams. They were just in the stadium.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and now they're massive, right? Like,
Yeah.
so it's just that, like, I don't know. I like AI. I'm curious what we can do with it, and at the same time, I'm like, please just go away.
Yeah, I mean, it's a powerful tool, but it's so powerful, it's got a double edge to it.
100%.
And so I get why they're striking. Why is Jenna Ortega no longer Wednesday though? That's the one that's killing me, because that was like my favorite show on Netflix when it came out.
I'm not gonna lie. I had to look that one up when you said it. I had not heard that yet.
Yeah,
So
because they've already replaced her, and there was some, from my understanding, and like I read a blurb about it. This is as far as I got. That there was a rule change, and it forced her out of the rule. They could not hire her to do it again. And I don't understand what rule change happened or why. So I don't know.
I would have to get back to you on that one. As the article I'm looking at right now, it might be old. I don't know. Like, she definitely left Scream 7, which honestly I didn't even know they're up to 7 Scream movies.
I didn't know they were either. I thought I was like on 4 or 5 probably.
Yeah, I stopped at 3.
Yeah. I need somebody who's going to put up more vulnerables on this team. What's up, Juicy? Hey, 3088, appreciate the resubscription there, buddy. The last strike ruined Heroes, and this strike ruined Fear the Walking Dead. A strike does to TV what a patch release does to MSF. All I'm going to say is that when it comes to writer strikes, they are complicated issues. I've never been a fan of unions. I think that unions were invented back... Did I just lose? I lost somebody else too. I think unions were invented back when the coal mines existed and workers and employees needed a faction to represent them because they were being genuinely abused in horrific situations. We now have other things in place, rules and laws that prevent the workplace from getting too bad, But now we're seeing strikes and unionization taking effect on a different field with these new technologies that are replacing workers in the workforce. And it's an interesting conversation, and there's a lot of interesting things about it. I'm not dialed in enough on that to have a true opinion or stance on it yet. I like to get all the info from a variety of sources before I really start spouting off about things.
Yeah. Now, again, I don't have anything insider. I don't work in the industry in any way, shape, or form. It's just I'm interested in listening to a lot of podcasts. So that's my take on it. I did just look up the Jenna Ortega thing. The article I'm looking at is from November 29th, so it might be outdated. But as of the time of this article, they're saying one of the other actors, not Jenna, had a sexual allegation against him. So they're probably writing him out of the show. And it sounds like Jenna wants to take the show kind of away from the teen drama romancy side of it and bring it back to more of like the classic character.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, at the time of this article, it doesn't sound like she's leaving the show. She just wants to kind of change what the show is.
Huh.
My daughter.
Well, I don't mind that either.
Wednesday.
If they move away from sparkly vampire stuff and go more towards like sinister and script writing and an actual storyline, that would be great. I think that's fantastic. All the more reason to keep her a part of the show. I think that's a great direction for it to go. We have enough of that teen romance garbage. We don't need it from this show. This show is much deeper than that. The writing was, in my opinion. So I hope they do that.
Yeah, no, my daughter absolutely loved this show, so I've seen it. I saw it once, all the way through, and then I've got like little bits and pieces here and there, over and over and over again, as she just keeps rewatching it. And it's like, okay, fair enough. I really like it. I can't say that I was like dying for season 2, but I know that she was. So there's definitely an audience for it.
Yeah. Bring on our robot overlords. Plug us into the Matrix. I just finished Matrix 3 the other night. I was watching it with my kids.
On purpose?
Yeah. So I used to be a big fan of the original Matrix. One of my favorite things to do would be to get high and watch the Matrix because I found it to be such an intense movie. And so I would do that. And, you kind of need to be high to enjoy 2 and 3. They really dumbed down the script on those ones. Still kind of fun. I even found 4 was better than I thought it would be, but I had super low expectations going into that one. So that's not saying much.
I loved the first one when it first came out.
Right. I mean, who didn't? It broke the
time.
mold, right? Like that's what other movies became like, to try to imitate.
Yeah. I watched it like a year ago. I think I was telling you about that movie poster I've got. It was one of the movies on there. So I watched it with my wife again for the first time in like 15 years or something. Mm-hmm. And like as we discussed, I work in the security field. It was really weird watching that scene where they just walk in with all the guns to the security officers, like when they're trying to break out Morpheus, and they just start blowing people away. Like, oh, I was conflicted because that was such a badass scene when I was like 20, and now at like 40, I'm like, oh, these guys didn't do anything wrong. What happened? Like, why are you killing all these people? Because like, there's really a question you have to watch when you're
those are human beings that are plugged into the Matrix that they're deleting.
Exactly. If you kill people in the Matrix, you die.
Yeah.
And these aren't agents. They're just straight up murdering actual people. And you're just like, oh, how do I feel about this? I don't know. This is bringing up questions I didn't have when I was 19, 20. Like,
yeah.
And I watched the 4th one shortly after that, or shortly after it came out. I really, really liked the first half or so of it. Like pretty much everything before they got to the Matrix, I actually liked way more than I was anticipating. Like just the, is he crazy? Is he not crazy? Like what's actually happening? That was way better than I thought it was going to be.
That's why I enjoyed it as well.
Into the Matrix, it's like, oh, this is just, we've seen this.
Yeah, now we're back to the same old thing. But the whole idea of, is he really crazy or is he going to commit suicide kind of thing? It was, kind of like in Inception, right? You don't really know if they're in a dream or if they're still a layer deep or whatever. And so like, is she going to commit suicide or is she just out of her mind? And it was that idea that made me really like Inception. So it was that same kind of feeling and principle in the Matrix 4 that I enjoyed. But you're right. After the end, you're like, okay, it's just another Matrix movie.
Yeah.
And
Which was unfortunate.
the guy that they cast to play the new Morpheus, he was a little too snarky, a little too he was a little too cocky. I liked the character, but he wasn't the Morpheus that I remember, you know?
Yeah.
So that was weird.
Like, why did they bring well, not everybody back, but I guess they only brought the 2 back. Anyways, I don't know why they didn't bring Lawrence Fishburne back, at least for some kind of a role.
Because Lawrence Fishburne gained a lot of weight since that movie.
I guess. That's fair.
I mean, he's, well, and I don't know if that's a thing that they put into play, but he looks drastically different from what he did.
Okay.
Let's see. I think that's a real level 100, not a summon. Okay. Well, I might as well work on him a little bit then. Man, I'm going to get crushed when I come back in here. Throw it on auto basic.
Is this DD6 you're working on right now?
Yeah, DD6, my second run.
Nice. We're still battling our way through the first run at the moment.
Yeah, what are you on DD6?
We're on the last note of Cosmic. And then I've got 2 characters I still need to bring up for City. So it's going to be a bit there.
I see. Louis Guzman's teeth. That's funny. Yeah, Louis Guzman's teeth was pretty rough, wasn't it?
I'll let you get back to it. I just wanted to jump in there. I figured it'd be a whole lot easier to just talk to you about it than type it all out.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. Have a
good
great
one.
day.
I think I gotta heal these 3. Peggy, I don't think Peggy's gonna do shit for me. She only revives her own people, right? Is that right? She only revives rebirth people? She's not gonna revive anybody for me. And Rescue is only going to revive Ironheart. So I'm just kind of using them as filler. Firestar worked well in City for you? Your alt account finished 70 spots ahead of me. Would be like Fat Bastard in Gold member. Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne's a big boy. He started gaining weight pretty heavily in that Predator movie. I think it was Predators. I don't remember which one. It was the one with, oh, what's the guy with the big nose? I forget. I can never remember the actors' names. Let's see here. Okay, let's do some heals. We're gonna go 1, 2, and 3 for 100 cores worth. We're gonna go in here. All right, before I get started in this, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, and I'm going to let you guys watch Scopely Offers commercial. I think this is a pretty good one. You might find it entertaining. Are you not receiving the respect you feel you deserve from your friends and coworkers? Is the missus unimpressed by your performance? Do you suffer from small TC penis? Don't fret, my friend, there's hope for you yet. Introducing Scopely Offers. That's right, by simply maxing out 1 or 2 credit cards each month, you too can enjoy the pleasures of a massive TC penis.
My husband's TC penis used to be so small, but then he found Scopely Offers, and now his TC penis is massive.
There you have it, folks. Anecdotal evidence of success. So if you want to swell your TC penis to epic proportions, buy Scopely Offers today.
Side effects include bankruptcy, foreclosure, divorce, plummeting credit score, loss of friends and social life, loss of respect from your children, stress, anxiety, self-doubt, hair loss, ulcers, thoughts of suicide and depression, and in some rare cases, anal leakage.
All right, I need to make that commercial longer somehow. That's not long enough for me to go pee and come back. What do you think of the hairstyle today? I went a little crazy, went back to the old rhino. My wife's like, it looks good, honey, but it is a decade out of date. I was like, really? I thought it was like 4 years out of date. I'm trying to bring it back. Still worth it for that massive TC penis? Okay. I'm glad you guys like those. Adrian Brody, that's it. He's got the big nose. Yeah, he was the pianist. All right, we're gonna go. Oh man. So my big threat is Doc Ock Taskmaster, let's see. Ultron doesn't have a revive anymore. Taskmaster blinds and stuns. That's annoying. Doc Ock flips all my shit and summons that guy. I'm gonna take out Taskmaster real quick. I think I might work my way over to Doc Ock and just try and control Ultron as I go. Let's actually save that one, and instead we're gonna put an ability block on Ock. There we go. And I think I can stun Ultron to keep him under control. Oh, that's not gonna do it. That's just gonna do some slows. Okay. That security guard is gonna piss me off. I just know it. What's this do? Steals health. Bury yourself. Replies generation of deflect and death proof. What the hell? Let's do it. You can bring up the volume again. Back to now that it's just us, chat. I was waiting for Ultron to bring out the bots, and he doesn't seem to be bringing out any bots right now, so we'll see. When he brings out the bots, that's when I want to flip the table. I don't feel like I really need to right now. Sweet, got past that taunt. That was just by pure luck right there. Oh yeah? 2024 is just mid so far, Rolf Kieran. Rolf Kieran coming to us from the future. If y'all are wondering what it's gonna be like next year, you can talk to Rolf Kieran, he knows. Let's stun Doc Ock, and then we'll come back to Taskmaster. There we go. Taskmaster is now gone. We can put this kind of on anybody, it doesn't really matter. Stay in 2023, don't come over. Did rescue work on for you? I got stuck behind her unique, but still think of using her for my second run. So, rescue isn't like the most amazing ever. I'll tell you that. Here, we'll put the stun down on Ultron. She's nice, but if you don't have the, like, if you have stars on her, I think rescue and Ironheart combo is a good one. But if you don't have the stars on Ironheart, then I don't know if you should bother bringing in them. However, here's the other thing. The Pegasus team is amazing in raids. I sim with them. And if you build them big enough, they become a serious problem in Crucible and in War on defense. Because you have to hit them with something big and fast. And it calls for the Eternals. So I don't regret going big on my Pegasus team. In fact, I want to bring up the rest of them and make them all G18. I don't think it's necessary though. This is a revive. I'm gonna keep that, and it clears negative effects, which I don't need to clear. Okay, let's focus on Doc Ock and just try and keep Ultron under control. And if Ultron does decide to bring out his little friends, we'll flip the table. Keep that heal block on Doc Ock for sure. Oh man, I don't think Ock's even taking a turn. Not an important one anyway. However, I did start 2024 by getting Big Scroll, so maybe it could be all right. I think I'm gonna be in the same boat, Rolf Kieran. I think I'm gonna be unlocking my Big Scroll after the new year. All right, and now it's over to Ultron. We'll just keep working on him. I don't think I need to, I can save some of this, so I'm just gonna keep doing basics. And I think we're gonna work on Titania now. Hopefully no, oh, it's the last three? Let's throw this on auto basic and get going. Are you going up against Taco Shooter, Juicy? I think that's who was in your picture. If I'm thinking of the right picture. Are you gonna destroy him? Buy Ultra Cores to buy cores to revive. Still got hours of 2023 left. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be... I don't know how much... I did 150 cores so far on this run. I don't know if I'm gonna do any more coring. Look at that, 1.25 million. Loving the gold. Non-legendary global. Here we go again. You never know when punching up that much. What's your average punch up, Juicy? Are you rocking about 15 million on a punch up in Crucible right now? $30 million? Oh. It sucks to suck, but sometimes it sucks to be good, right? Let's kill Domino first. I think this is a stupid idea. Oh man, that didn't even do anything. Just got my charges out, didn't it? All right, we'll get rid of Squirrel Girl then. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. 2 Ghost Riders? Ugh. And the shield security is just gonna come at me. Let's hope that Disrupt lands on that shield security. We'll just hope he gets the Disrupt. No, he got Bleed, of course. Okay. I don't know. We're gonna set ourselves in a good position for the next. I don't think I'm gonna survive this one. I have a feeling it's just not gonna go the way I want it to go. Really? That's all I get to do? I don't want to waste my stun on that guy. It's lame. Weaver with the ability block. Are you kidding me? I don't think that's going to clear her. It's negative effects from self and all allies? Oh, okay. All allies. That's great. There we go. Weaver's back in control here. Go away, Squirrel Girl. And then... let's put Voodoo on lockdown. I don't need him doing weird stuff. He's got some like ability blocks and stuff. I don't need him throwing those out there. And we're gonna stun Groot so he doesn't do a heal or a cleanse. Okay, this is starting to work. If Scarlet Witch takes a turn, we're gonna be doing real well. We're gonna be doing really well here. Trauma on that death pool, that's not amazing. Because he's just gonna start cleansing from that a whole bunch. See if we can't get Domino out of here. There we go. And now we can go after Deathpool. Oh, those Ghost Riders are just killing me. All right, prolong all that stuff. Thank you. What's up, Benny Westside?
Hello.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. You ready for the new year?
Yeah, I think so.
You got any big plans for the night? You gonna go out clubbing or something?
I am not. I might drop by the bar across the street, but I don't know.
I was actually thinking about maybe going on stream tonight and seeing who else is streaming and just doing like a just chatting stream over as every hour hits New Year's, just kind of celebrate from East Coast to West Coast with the friends and stuff. So I don't know though. I may just chill with the family. Kind of depends on how Raw is feeling and how my kids are feeling.
Gotcha. That would be nice. Hey Rolf, that's Rolf, right? Yeah, Rolf. Hey Rolf.
Yeah.
Hello from 2024.
Yeah, he's in the future. He's the first one there.
How are things over there?
Sucks. I mean, technically, Walt Muzi should, like, I think he should be 3 hours ahead of me, so it should be 5 a.m. for him. Yeah. But yeah, early in the future.
Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, everyone.
I'm doing a whole bunch of gaming today, guys. I'm going to run this as long as it'll go.
Ooh.
And then when I don't think I'm going to spend any more cores on this, but I'm going to try and get as far as I can with some good runs. I'm doing pretty good so far. And then after that, I'm going to be switching to Aliens Dark Descent. And then after that, I'm going to switch to Starfield. And then after that, I may even go to Watchers of the Realm. I've been playing that and having a lot of fun.
Wow. You don't plan on getting up at all today?
No, I ain't gonna do shit. I did like 8 loads of laundry and 2 loads of dishes and all kinds of, like, I hung out with the kids all day, did tons of stuff yesterday so that I would kind of have today wide open to do whatever I needed. And as long as the wife stays healthy enough and can handle the kids on her own, I'm gonna be just streaming and playing video games all day.
Nice.
Dude, he just heals for so much. Oh, that's Shuri healing him, huh? Oh, you guys aren't seeing. I can share my screen with you guys. Sorry. There we go. All right, Shuri, stop healing people, please.
Is this DD6?
Yeah, DD6, my second run. I keep trying to kill Deadpool. It's going, like, I'm 3 nodes in today. And so it goes by much faster. You know, with my winnings, I upgraded a bunch of characters that I've been wanting to upgrade. So I have a few more choices. I've got like 7 or 8 picks instead of just 5 for every section.
Nice.
Oh my god, this stupid Deathpool, just, I can't seem to get him off the board.
How do you like having Scroll? How does Arena feel?
Arena feels great. The first thing I did was go into Arena and put it on auto for a win, and I was so happy about that. And then now I'm facing other Super Scrolls. So I'm learning. I'm going through his kit and figuring out how it works. And I'm loving it. Character's great. He's not OP like you would think. I mean, of course I got a small one, but you kind of have to protect him. Like, you have to work with him to make it work. And it's a great character. I think it's a really good build on that one.
I think he's pretty, like, manageable OP, let's say. Like, you can handle him, but he's still quite a menace.
Yeah, it's all that turn meter. That turn meter makes him really hardcore.
Yeah.
But if you understand the turn meter, and Pathfinder is working on getting that figured out for everybody. I think him and Dorky Dad have been going back and forth on some math and looking at things. And he was saying something like it's every instance. It's not every instance. It's when a character gets, I don't know. I'll have to have him explain it. Hopefully he makes a video on it, because that's confusing a lot of people.
Yeah, apparently, so, like, let's say Shuri used her special, right?
Yeah.
It's however many characters get that defense up. It doesn't matter how many stacks of defense up, but it matters that she applied it to 5 characters.
Okay. So when Doc Ock puts out does his special and puts out 3 regenerations on everybody, you get 5 counts of it, not 15 counts of it, right? Because he puts out 3 stacks of regeneration. I'm not really sure.
But they're separated, like they're not stacked regens, but, you know, like 3 different regens. I don't know. Like, he has a better grasp of it.
Oh, Saini says he made a video, so we'll have to check it out.
Well, he made the video, and then somebody reached out to him and helped clarify. So the video was actually before he found out about that instance situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In Arena, I'm currently really liking the Drax comp that Mobile Gamer put out last week.
Right.
It's been really good for me.
I was gonna start using that myself.
I DM'd him too. I just changed the positioning because he had put Drax in the back, like in the very corner.
Mm-hmm.
But if you put Ms. Marvel in the corner and then Drax and then Cat, Drax dies to Super Skrull's opener, and then Ms. Marvel's isolated. and nobody
I
can
see.
chain over to your characters. So that's what I've been running.
Oh, that's a good
and
move.
It's
Yeah.
been really nice. Yeah.
So Marvel, Drax, then Black Cat.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Skrull and APOC.
Okay. And that gives you your 2 and 2 that are so drastically important. I was reading through his kit and I was like, you know what? There might be instances where you could forego 2 villains or forego 2 heroes if you're focusing on the other side of that. But I think that would be offense only. You definitely wouldn't want it on a defense. But I mean, there are instances where you could do that.
I think having the 2 heroes is more impactful than having the 2 villains, because otherwise he won't ability block, he won't apply trauma. But the villain one, it reduces his rewind and reduces his damage on his ult, which of course it's great, but you know, that one's more skippable.
Mm-hmm.
But also characters like Hela or Fury or Kingpin, like those are characters that can mitigate that by adding bonus heroes or villains.
Happy New Year's Eve, all. I'm sure everyone is foregoing plans to reach higher Blitz milestones. One Pride, I don't have any problems with Blitz anymore. I love Blitz the way it is. I woke up this morning to see all my Blitz rotations completely finished, and I'm happy. So I think Blitz is fantastic. It's the best game mode ever. They shouldn't do anything about it. And if you are reading through my sarcasm and you understand why I'm so happy about it, then maybe you should get on that same train, you know?
I think as a community, we need to stop calling it a game mode.
Yes.
Because like
it's a chore.
You play games, you play game modes. This is not play. This is a screen time mode.
Yes, it's
That's
a
all it
chore.
is.
It's just a flat out chore. Euros World coming in with the raid. What's up, my friend? Still calling you Euros World instead of Eros World. How was your stream this morning? I was lurking in there for a minute while I was setting up stream myself. I saved 3 rotations for the Red Star Blitz. I may just be getting 8 rotations a day every day for the rest of my time in Marvel Strike Force.
I would love it if they combined Orb Assault and Red Star Blitz and then added a Diamond Orb Blitz.
And I still think they should bring us a Gold Orb Blitz too, or a Gold Blitz.
Oh yeah, that one.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, the mythical Gold Blitz.
The mythical Gold Blitz. Well, they have the Megas now. They should do a Gold Blitz with a blind leaderboard and make a Mega Orbs at the end of the leaderboard for whoever gets the highest score. Just let people go nuts over it. Something stupid like that, right?
I think they need to start removing the 4-star requirement on the Red Star Blitz.
Oh yeah, they definitely need to remove the Red Star, the 4-star requirement, 100%.
I have been asking for that for so long. I think probably since Zombie Iron Man released.
Yeah.
But look, they have not really prioritized that at all, or anything. What was I going to say? Damn it.
I don't know. What were you gonna say?
was
This
gonna
might be
be
the end of the
something
road
about
for this matchup. Let's get. This is unavoidable, so let's ability block Cloak so it doesn't blind my team, or not. He could resist it. That's cool.
I loved your compilation video.
Thank you. I didn't even realize that. I thought that was gonna post this evening, and it posted this morning. But I'm happy with it. I tried to trim it down to a 10-minute video, and I only cut it down to 20 minutes. There was so much content.
It was good, and I am proud to be the inadvertent architect of the double whammy of blue waffles and comeuppance. That was a good moment. And it was early in the video, and I was like, you know what? I did that. If I did nothing this year, I did that.
Yeah,
you were lucky. You were lucky the normal web search and not on images. That would be fucking funny. if you're on Google Images instead.
On Google Images? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm really glad I didn't. I'm smart enough not to click on links where stream can see. I know not to do that. But like reading the brief descriptions of it, that was enough anyway, just to find out what that was all about. If those of you in chat are wondering, you can go click that video on my YouTube channel and watch the first opening segments as me discovering what blue waffle means. Who should I go after? I guess you, I guess.
There's
Let's
only
get
one thing I wish you added. Oh, sorry.
No, please go ahead.
No, there's only one thing I wish Ron added. The one where he ate all the limes.
Where I ate all the limes? Oh, I forgot about that. I don't know where that went. Oh, that was from the charity stream, huh? I ate a bunch of limes during the charity stream, I think. And then there was another stream too where I first ate limes. Everybody liked that so much they wanted me to do it again during the charity stream. We'll put slows on a bunch of people by going here. Everybody's got slow. Whoops, I should have gone on the other side of the field. Oh well.
The funny thing was, you were reluctant to Google comeuppance. You're like, oh, do I want to Google that on stream? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, but I jumped at the chance
said,
for blue waffle. Yeah, that was terrible. Man, these guys are thick. I feel like I'm not cutting through them at all. Let's see if we can get rid of cloak now.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta call somebody for Mumbai New Year.
Okay, have fun.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Arrow says hi. Okay, Gonzo. Goose Goose Ducks. Yeah, I read that one. Sorry, I didn't really respond to it, Arrows.
How are you guys doing in war?
How
It's
are
like
we?
25 more minutes.
The Council of Doom. I don't know. I got my 12 attacks in. I did 12 attacks this time, and it was pretty good. I did 12 attacks and got 12 wins. I was actually happy with this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still attacking.
You're still attacking?
Yeah, our alliance like to save things for the end.
Oh, you let your opponent sit back on their heels and then you strike?
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah. It's a bad habit, but you're all used to it.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna fold right now. Maybe Rescue can bring her back. Oh no, Apocalypse is down. Yeah, this is the end of the run for me.
Yeah. This notice that I think this was the hardest in global.
I mean, this is going so much faster than it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting murdered here.
Cosmic was fun with Sus though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it for my DD run. I think, what was that, like 5 nodes in or something? That's not bad for 1 day's work. 4 nodes maybe? I don't remember.
Yeah. I heard that APOC and the 4 Pegasus members make easy work of global. But that's a lot of tech gear.
Right. I've got, you know what I could do actually? Let's go take a look at Darkhawk. And I think I can bring Darkhawk up. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, look at that. I can take Darkhawk up. Let's do that. All right. And I wonder where my Tony's at. This Dark Flurry, that looks good. 25% damage for offense out. Let's add some damage to him. Really make him ready. He's a raider, so that's okay. And then I'm gonna filter for Pegasus and see where Tony's at. How much is that gonna cost me? 9 million? Okay, that's just pocket change for a MSFer like me. And he can go up to 16, but no further. What's after 16?
He uses osmium though.
Oh, does he use osmium? That might have been a really bad move. Because I think I need osmium for Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Did I just fuck myself on Nightcrawler? I think I did. Yep, I just fucked myself on Nightcrawler because to get to 16, that uses some, doesn't it?
Yeah,
oh well.
uses some.
Oh well, oh well. My Pegasus team is rocking now, though. Look at that beautiful Pegasus team. 95s and 18s all over the place. Just need some more stars. Yeah, I'm fucked now. Oh well. That's all right. It's just osmium. It's just like the most popular material piece in the game right now. That's all. Let's go take a look at that one more time. I may want to run in there and see what I can do. Hold on, what's this? Goody, yay, that's fantastic. And I got red dots over here on milestones. Oh, the gold spending one, of course. Because I just blew through 9 million gold. Okay, I gotta start saving gold now for Forge, because I gotta get him up to G16, G17, something like that.
Well, there is the war season payout.
Now go G18 Dorm. I think don't I have Dorm G18? What do I filter to find Dormammu easily?
Mythic.
Mythic?
Please, guys, don't prematurely upgrade Dorm because you're assuming you're gonna need him.
Too
for
late.
Dark Dimension 7.
Too late.
I literally just put out a video on this topic this morning.
I think that we're going to have an entirely new set of mythic characters that are going to come to the game before DD7 is in place. I think I'm going to put this out there now. I think there will be 5 all new mythic characters before anyone gets the chance to get into mythic in DD7.
I think that's tough because like mythics are supposed to be released in special ways.
Right.
Most likely these what is it called, epic campaigns. So I personally don't think we're gonna get another mythic, but it is possible. But we might get reworks. We might see a bunch of characters that remove revive once. Like things might change, and we know Mephisto is mystic.
Yeah.
Do you want to be dropping 5 sets of mystic minis on the last 2 nodes only? Like a lot of people skipped Red Hulk in Dark Dimension 6 because Skrull is bio.
Screw it. Let's go one more time. Let's go one more time and see how far we can get.
Honestly, I'm not surprised if we get a hero mythic character, because the only hero mythic character we have now is
Kestrel. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to be bringing a Scopely original character, and it's going to be mythic, and it'll probably be another hero character.
I think Professor X looks like a good mythic candidate.
There you go. There's another one. That could be a very good candidate for mythic. Although Scopely tends to have this habit of making the really popular characters not special. Like Nightcrawler is not a legendary character because he's got that name brand recognition. Same thing with Gambit, you know? That's why they made Jubilee a mythic character instead of Iceman at the time, and everybody's in an uproar, and they're like, we're gonna sell Iceman on his name alone. We don't need to make him a mythic character.
Oh, now that you brought it up, what's your wish list for this supplemental X-Men rework?
My wish list for the supplemental X-Men rework would include Colossus.
Okay.
It would include Wolverine.
Okay.
I would like to see a little bit of love come around to Magic and Phoenix.
So mainly Uncanny, huh?
Yeah, pretty much the Uncanny. Storm would be great since we're already putting charges on Cyclops. Let Storm get in on that action, you know? I mean, honestly, like all of them, right? Like all of them. I want them all to be touched up.
Yeah, I had Phoenix, Colossus, and I can't remember who the last one. I think I said Jubilee because I like to play my legendaries.
I'm kind of with you. I think the 3 legendaries should get reworked: Phoenix, Jubilee, Rogue, and I would like to see Beast, Magic, and Phantom X alongside them get reworked. Not because I like Phantom X, it's because they made us build him, and he's really rough, right? So just to make that investment feel a little better. And on that note, I want to shout out Kitty Pryde because they made us build her for Nowhere Heist. If they
that's
rework
true.
her, I think that would be nice.
They reworked
like,
her.
That would be a nice move. Yeah.
I'd like to see Iceman rework just because he's a popular character and he's not getting any gameplay right now. I like Xander's recommendation. He says, I'd like to see the 1963 lineup canonized in game. Go back to the classics. That's kind of cool. And could we please start getting more costumes on characters? I want lots and lots of costumes, and I want costumes that unlock when you use the character in a game mode. Like anytime you use the character, it gets a point towards unlocking a costume, and that would give me that feeling like, hey, I'm compelled to use these characters to gain them in experience, you know? I mean, you can't gain them in experience the way it's set up, but you could unlock costumes that way, and I think that would be really cool.
I like that a lot. You might like people may have noticed they really slowed their roll on costumes. They've told us that they're trying to rethink their costume strategy.
Yeah.
I think they've kind of lost, like they don't really know what they want out of costumes. So I'm curious to see what they will decide. But yeah, I want to see more costumes. It's been really dull on that front, and they don't make them available either, like the old ones. There's a bunch of them that were just offers only, and those still have not become any type of attainable free to play.
Right. Yeah, how many costumes are there where we don't even have access to it? There should never be anything in a game where there is absolutely no access, no path to it. That should never happen in a game.
It's crazy. Like I keep seeing these ads either on YouTube or Instagram where it's like, oh, my wish list is Black Cat, Zombie Juggernaut, somebody's like unattainable, like Iron Man Infinity War. And then the ad says, oh, you can get all of these if you start playing Marvel Strike Force right now. Actually, you can get none of those characters. None of those are attainable in any way.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. And then the growing concerns with getting Apocalypse, right? Everybody's worried about that. This is not going as well as I had hoped, coming back in with 3 of the... Like, Darkhawk didn't even get to take a turn. I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to run it out and switch games, probably. Well, I got my new raids. New raids just went up, so I'll do that first. Let's go auto basic on this and run out the clock and try and kill Dagger here. I guess I don't need to go auto basic with APOC, because he'll come back in with his charges. Even the ultra rare costumes in Fortnite come around at least once a year. Whose war? My war went great, Juicy. I did 12 attacks for us, and on those 12 attacks, I won all 12 of them. So I was really happy with war this time around. Back out and go again? Seriously, General Thad? The LOL approach to skins, they're $15 when they first come out and drop to $5 after like 6 months. People would buy a shit ton, but $40 for a chroma change ain't gonna get it done. I agree with you. I just think that they like to look at metrics like engagement and logins and stuff like that. And I think that if you made the skins unlockable via using the characters in any game mode, RTA, Blitz, whatever, make it 100,000 uses of the character. I don't care. Make it a huge amount you got to use the characters, but allow it for any game mode at all. People would log in to use their favorite character in RTA just to get that skin unlocked.
Yeah, and it's a better screen time because you get something at the end of it and you actually play the character, meaning you learn how the mechanics work.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be short-lived if they just kill off my Darkhawk before he ever takes a freaking turn. I don't know. If we can get some of these Pegasus members revived, maybe we'll just keep going. Get some barrier. Okay, Darkhawk's back up to health again. Let's see what happens when he takes a turn here. Oh my goodness, they are just punishing me. There goes APOC. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. I got a lot of games to get through today. Plus, I'm getting hungry. I'll probably shut stream down, go grab lunch, and then I'll come back. I've been coring a little bit, Diego. Yeah, Darkhawk never took a turn that entire match. Not once.
I've been doing the core orbs for Forge and getting all minimum drops. It's been really rough. Like whatever
I
core
got a 40
I
and
get,
two 12s.
Wow.
Yeah, the 40 helped. So you can see I got 54 shards. But I don't have the cores to do any more coring for him. Nor am I really ready to build him up. I just blew through 9 million gold. I don't have any diamonds to open? I thought I had some orbs to open on stream today. There's gold orbs. I can open those.
You can keep my goods.
5 orbs, didn't get a single million drop.
That's gonna help out that.
Let's open some megas. Megas are super boring. Let's open them up. All right, Sylvie's done.
Did you guys notice that the Nightcrawler event leaderboard is a blind one?
Yep.
Do you think that's gonna push the scores higher or lower?
It ain't gonna push me to do shit. I don't worry. When it's a blind leaderboard, I don't even partake in that nonsense.
I mean, I
probably
never
won't.
partake in the leaderboard. It's generally impossible to get anywhere with how much people are regularly willing to spend.
Right. I don't
But
know.
I'm curious if it's
The,
gonna help
the
them or
live
not.
leaderboard on the gold spending event that we had was nuts at the end and very enjoyable to watch.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. I'm curious myself how it's going to play out with a blind leaderboard. And I wish somebody at Scopely would kind of like, I wish I knew somebody who would tell me the metrics behind this, because they're not going to tell us shit. They don't want content creators to know the truth. They don't want the truth of those things getting out. So we're not ever going to know. But I wish I knew somebody who would like quietly slide me the information, so at least I knew.
Yeah. Yeah, the financial stuff is something they really tiptoe around and
It is on serious lockdown. They don't come close to letting any of that info out. That's like a big crime in Scopelville if one of their employees were to let that info out.
But when I was there, they had a screen with some numbers on the wall, and they were like, "Oh, try not to look there too much."
Is there osmium in these teal gear war orbs?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go. I don't know. I'll open like 68 of them, or something close to 60. 70 of them. We'll open 70. Let's see how much osmium I get out of 70 orbs. There's one chromium. No osmium out of 70.
Really?
No osmium out of 70 teal war orbs.
Unlucky.
Let's try a pack of
Run.
10.
Do you know? Are they going to be off this coming week as well?
I
Or are
heard
they finally back?
2 weeks is what I heard, but I don't know when they started that. Are we on week 1 or week 2 of them being off?
I think it's been 2 full weeks already.
Okay, well, hopefully they come back then. I have a long list of stuff that I am curious about, that I want to ask questions about. Like, I'm ready to jump back into that server and start pinging the hell out of the admins, because there is so much stuff I want to know, starting with the incursion 2.3 second strike Rise of the Resistance raids. I need to know what's going on with that. I think a lot of people need to know what's going on with that.
Updog was talking about maybe compiling a list. I want to talk to them about Sinister 6, because obviously we didn't get to test them in Crucible on the test server, which is silly to say, but that's the reality. So now that we finally have a full team, they've been off the whole time. I want to talk about how the team is functioning and not functioning. And there's still a couple bugs that they have not addressed with them. Like for some of the superior ones.
Like Lizard's drain mechanic isn't working right, is it?
Yes, Lizards isn't, or Slayers isn't, whereas it works for Craven and Goblin and Ock. It's silly. Like, Lizard's basic isn't applying bleed, for example. And then overall, the team doesn't have a way of mirroring itself
Yeah.
well. So, I don't know if that's something that they want to address. I guess they didn't address it for Gamma or Nowhere, so maybe they don't care about that. But it's weird that it can't beat itself, so it's de facto, or yeah, by default, it's on defense.
You think I could beat this team with Death Seed? No, because 99's gonna speed him up, and I'm gonna get that stupid thing where I can't hit anybody. Let's go pick somebody else. Let's go pick on somebody else.
You might have been able to disrupt and slow Weaver with Magneto, because Magneto's gonna go first. But I don't know if that's gonna help.
What about Death Seed into Uncanny? Or Unlimited, sorry. Death Seed into Unlimited. I don't know.
You would have to use Magneto's special on Rogue.
Let's try that. Let's give it a shot.
Gambit might be a nightmare. I don't know.
Better chance of beating the hero for hire. I was thinking about doing the hero for hire. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can do this Unlimited. And you say special into Rogue?
Yeah, because if you ult, Dazzler's gonna clear it.
Clear it, okay. There we go. Now she can't get the taunt, right? Should I just stay on Rogue? No, she's gonna get cleansed by Dazzler.
Yeah, she has a lot of turn meter.
This
But
is
if
gonna
you,
miss.
If you ult Rogue, would that almost kill her, maybe?
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if I could kill her with this ult. No. It's good damage, but it's not gonna be enough. And then Dazzler's gonna flip it.
Silex is gone.
Oh, that's okay. I'll get her now. Sure. Let's do this. We'll make sure Rogue's dead, and then this team should kind of start falling apart. Although Beast's gonna die, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, Gambit's gonna...
Yeah, Gambit's crushing him.
Ugh.
That's all right. With Rogue out of the picture, this team becomes trivial for somebody to come back in and clean up.
Oh my god.
Wow, they're getting murdered now. They're getting murdered.
The Gambit rework is one of the better ones this year.
Yeah.
Remember when they told us there wouldn't be many reworks this year, and then we got like Sinister 6?
I'm glad they went back on that. If they don't rework characters, it makes you feel like shit investing anywhere over the top, right? Like I would feel really bad about investing so much in Pegasus, knowing that they're gonna get power crept and then never be reworked. That would suck. But knowing that there's a chance they're gonna get reworked or members get reworked in the future, then it's okay, because it'll come around. You know, you can go ham on your face. You know, how many people went ham on Cyclops, and they're loving the fact he's getting reworked for this. I mean, maybe not a great rework, but he's usable again. And that feeling would go away from the game if they never did reworks. War Doggies rip them apart. I have a War Dogs team. Why don't I go do that? I have a War Dogs team.
You have Gamma available, and this is your final fight.
I don't have Gamma available.
I thought I saw a Red Hulk.
No.
Oh. I thought Sunfire was Red Hulk.
No, I thought I had War Dog. I must have put War Dogs on defense.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why they're on defense. I honestly don't know. Maybe I used them already? I don't know. Let's see. We'll go with this team and see if we can sub some people in here that are going to be a little bit better. She's not really doing me any good. Let's put Doom in there instead, and then we're going to put him in the middle. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. How's my MSFing? It's winding down, Rayvarn. I think I'm going to finish this match and I'm going to wind down stream. I'm going to go get lunch and then I'll come back and I'll stream a whole bunch of other games. That's the plan. Sure, we'll go right here.
Are you gonna raid into Cat?
Sure, why not?
Did you hear that she started a new account?
I heard she's doing she's now playing Marvel Strike Force.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of deals were made in that household to get her to start playing that. Because I didn't think she was interested in playing Marvel Strike Force. I thought she had seen Boomer get enough punishment.
Yeah. She mentioned that they are hoping to work on a new player's guide, and like she's gonna have a proper like first-hand experience of that. So I thought that was a great idea. And,
yeah.
I'm surprised she's caved, but I'm happy.
Yeah, it looks like that's what we're gonna do right now, in fact. Let's see, THE underscore SUUID underscore INCESS. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me this morning. I'm gonna go grab a quick bite to eat. I will be back doing other stuff that's not Marvel Strike Force. I think we've got Aliens Dark Descent, we've got Starfield, and probably Watcher of Realms too, which I'm having a lot of fun playing all 3 games. So we're gonna be recording videos for those and putting those on my other channel because I need to get back to doing that other channel. All right, guys, tell Kat I said hello, and I will catch you all later. Bye.